Hey, welcome back to my second video on the South Beach and how to make it fun and easy to do. And the first thing you do is prep. Now in South Beach they have this cool little recipe, which I don't have my book with me, so I'm just going on what I used to do. But there's a couple of recipes in there on how to make little egg muffin things where you can take onions and celery and peppers and mix them up with eggs and put them in a muffin dish and cook them, bake them. That can be your breakfast foods. I personally love just having a fried or a soft-boiled egg on top of a piece of ham or two of the lean ham and some salad underneath it. It seems kind of weird, but it's really good. And no calories, extra protein and filling. So remember that proteins, the more proteins you have, the fuller that you feel. So just a piece of advice. So here's what we're gonna do. I am gonna get my cutting board. Here's my cutting board. And I'm gonna take the pieces of fish that I got and cut them up to the size that I want and put them in the freezer. I'm just gonna show you my freezer bags that I already have going. So these are little pieces of steak, marinated, just enough for me to eat in one meal. And here's chicken, which I have not separated yet, but I have in there. And then I have fish, which is right here. I did ask the guy to cut it so that I could have two pieces. This is steelhead fillet. And each piece is about $5, which is right in my alley of food I can afford. And it's split up, and I'll show it to you. And there you go, two pieces. So I'm gonna take those pieces, put them into plastic bags, quart size freezer bags, and have them ready to eat when I need to. And then I have one other piece of Bristol Bay sockeye, which this one is big enough that I know I'm gonna have a salad for the next day to put on afterwards. So I get my meats all set up, and then I get any greens that I'm gonna be munching on, like celery. I'm gonna put that in a baggie or in a little thing. You can put celery in a plastic container or a glass container with a little bit of water at the bottom. It keeps it crisp and you can close it up. Actually, you can do that with a mason jar. Anyway, that's my tips for the second day or second video. Just to remember, get your grocery list, put it together, go to the grocery store, buy all this stuff, and then make your list of your breakfast menus that are available to you and your snacks. So what's snacks for? Well, in the first couple of days for sure you're going to get really hungry. So throw a snack together. A snack can be just a piece of celery with a piece of ham wrapped around it. A couple of those are fine. You can do just a handful of radishes. You can even cut up a cuke. You can do cucumber and hummus. That's why I say make some hummus or buy some hummus, because that's a snack food, and peanut butter is also available to you. Make sure it's good peanut butter. If you can get it at the store where you crunch it up yourself, there's no additives at all. So you can use your peppers to dip in your hummus as well. So those are things that when you feel like, oh my God, I gotta eat something, you stick that in your mouth. One of my things was that for a long time I was eating or drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, which I don't drink any of that anymore. But at the time, I wasn't drinking any of that during that time. I wasn't drinking alcohol, wasn't drinking any sweet things at all, and I would get famished. And so what I ended up doing, as I called my partner in crime, who used to do the South Beach with me, and she said, just go to the grocery store and get yourself a Diet Dr. Pepper, because that would feed that craving. So if there is a craving, do it as a diet drink, and don't do it a lot. The more water you take in, the better. You can put anything you want in water, like you can put lemon in it. That's really, really good for you. It alkalizes you, helps you to lose weight. You can put cinnamon in it. I was just reading about that. Cinnamon, ginger, and lemon, and make it into a tea that you can drink just like a regular tea every day. And that helps to curb your appetite. It also boosts your metabolism. So anyway, I hope that's helping you out today. I look forward to talking to you and showing you some of the menus as I make the foods, and love you dearly. Have a great day. Happy New Year.